Hi and welcome back to the Conscious Day Trader. Today is episode 4 on how to pass a challenge, the hyper growth from the fivers. Yesterday I showed you the drawdown of the hedge, show you what it looks like on the MT5. We made some profit yesterday and we have made some profit today, so we're going to see where the account sits. Also, we're going to do a little bit of analysis on the pound dollar to show you what I'm looking for today. And remember, it's NFP this Friday, so I'm going to be toning down the risk as we're getting into NFP. I don't want an NFP event to conquer what I will be doing in terms of my risk management. It's a volatile news event, and we don't want to base us passing the challenge on an NFP. Why? Because if it's a positive NFP and you make loads of money, that's great, but it's not done from skill, it's done from a 50-50 chance. However, some people can make money out of NFP and use NFP as volatility. Now, if we are in a position coming into Friday, I'll talk to you about what we're going to do. But for now, the aim is to pass this challenge without any NFP events. The reason is because I want to control my risk. So first, let's jump onto MT5 and see what happened yesterday with the hedge and today's results. As you can see, I've closed a $9.40, so $10 with the commissions. It comes to $8.60. That is, remember, I'm trying to make $30 in a day. That will be the first trade of the day. So we're starting really, really well. It's already 9 o'clock. So we're going to start seeing some volatility come in. As you can see here, this is the area where if you haven't seen the analysis of yesterday's trade, go and watch the previous videos. And obviously this is episode 4 where I do discuss everything about lot size and everything else. Make sure you click on the link on the top right. That will take you to the playlist of how to pass the prop firm challenge, which is this series of videos. As you can see here, it was a lot of advanced methodology on how I came out of the hedge and also how I made profit out of that. If we go to yesterday's results, so as you can see from yesterday's results, we came out with a total of $46 minus the $9, so roughly around 35 when we hit our target for the $30 day, which is great. And today hopefully we'll hit that $60, which will give us that extra day. Now obviously we were expecting to make $30 every day, so for $150 for the week, but with the NFP I'm not sure if we're going to hit that. We'll see how it goes today, but we are seeing some nice price action, and we're going to talk about that in a second. That's with the results. If we jump onto the fibers so we can see the progress, look at that beautiful chart. We have broken into the 2%, guys. We're 2% into profit, and you can see here on the stats a really nice graph going upwards. We can also see that we've got a profit factor of 2.89. That's a really, really good sign. Hopefully we'll keep on pushing on towards 2000 target. Now, you might say $46 is not a lot. Remember, the drawdown of the account is $1,200. Do you know how much percentage that is that we've already made? We've made nearly 4% on our drawdown. So we should be extremely happy. This is with 2 days of trading. Don't over risk, play the long game, guys. It's when we're trying to pass a challenge, we don't want to overdo it. Slowly does it, slowly and steady. So 65% win rate. We also got average trade size. We talked about this. It's going to be 0.1 per position. Ideally, we go for 10 pips with 0.3, so a total of 3 repositions. Also, we've placed already a total of 20 trades, and that is with the hedging as well. The 65% win rate, you normally see me in the 90s, is because I'm doing hedging as well. So the hedging, I naturally close positions that I don't want. When the winning profits have been used to close other trades, that will bring the percentage of win rate down. So we won't look at the win rate as a performance indicator, as we have to close trades on the other side of the hedge to get out of the hedge. Best profit, as you can see, is 1040, so 10 pips. Now we can see that on the daily pause. We didn't talk about the daily pause. The daily pause is 19,436. Now, I don't expect us to go that far down. As you can tell, I normally hedge my position around $30 to $50 to protect the account. We should not risk so much on our account capital. Remember, this account is only 18,800 in terms of the minimum level we can hit for a stop out. So we can't be getting in those daily pauses. So even if it's there, it doesn't really matter because we're never going to go and hit it. Okay, that's the fivers. Now let's go on to our analysis. Okay, we talked about, I was anticipating the price to come and take what? The daily fair value gap. If you haven't seen that video, guys, go and watch it. It's yesterday's videos. video on the hedge and also the analysis of why I was biased long. It did play out in the end. It didn't go to the area where I wanted it to go though. I thought we're going to be trading back into this fair value gap. It hasn't happened yet, which means we're getting better and better prices as it's coming down and anticipating a push higher. Now, if we throw a Fibonacci on this, we can see that we've broken below the 23 and we touched the 38, and that's where the price has reacted. So we can anticipate a push down into the 0.5s. What I'm going to be doing is two things. I'm either going to wait for the price to push back up into the areas of equilibrium. If that doesn't happen, I generally want to be long in this position here. I do still think that we have a nice move to the upside all the way for 100 pips to the fair value gap there above, and this is also buy side liquidity. Let's put it in. So we have buy side liquidity above the previous daily high. We have taken the previous daily low and we're pushing higher. So there's no reason for me to go short at this moment of time. All right, that makes sense. Now, I have pointed out here sell side liquidity down here and a fair value gap that this price can come and take. Now, these are very close to the 0.5, 50% retracement of the Fibonacci retracement from the lows back in, what day was this? This is in Monday, 22nd of April. So I do anticipate another push down. Hopefully that will get us some nice entries to go higher. Will I get short? I'm not sure yet. I do want to be biased long. If I do go short, I'm not going to use a lot of positions. Even though one of my Fibonacci strategies is from the rough guide, breaking the 23 all the way to the 50 and 61.8. This can be used as a strategy, but as with the pound dollar, and that's why I say we have to learn to trade one asset, because we know the behaviors. We know that recently the pound dollar has only been retracing to the 38.2. Now that given us, and then it continues higher or lower. That gives us an indication of why we should not be involved in this trade to the short side. But if it does happen and it comes down, that gives us a nice opportunity to get positions long. Now, if we go back and take the lows again, that 38.2, that will probably be my starting point of where I would want to position myself for another push to the upper side and the previous highs of the 125,639. So what we're going to do is just going to add some Fibonacci levels in here. I only want the 50%, to be honest. I want to know where that is with the liquidity. So I'm just going to put the daily fib there. Maybe the 61.8. Actually, let's put them all. Let's put these three in. 61.8 and 76.4, which will be your ICT OTE at 79%. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen. I can't get involved right now in this trade. I'm either going to wait and see a push down to this level and then go higher like that. That will be one option. Or I'm going to see the rejection of this and we go already and take the highs, and then I'll be shorting from buy side liquidity down, and especially around this fair value gap. That is 100 pips away. I don't think this is going to be happening today, especially when everything has been positioned for Friday's NFP event. We can see now on our MT5 on our account, it's starting to push a little bit higher. We'll see how high that can go, and then we're going to start positioning trades. Why I think we should be trading challenges? One, because the upside, so let's say I have $800, right? Two things. One, you can throw it onto a broker that gives you leverage, and you can increase the leverage and trade it. But the good side about trading a prop firm is that you're not only trading your account, you're trading a bigger account than you have, because $845 has given me now 1,200 drawdown. So that's more than I had. Two, if I return 10%, I double my account. Suddenly my drawdown has doubled. So I get like I don't know what it will be, $2,400. And then the drawdown will double again every 10%. In 30% return on the account size, so the 20K, 40K, and then it will be 80K. We are increasing our buffer. At the same time, we're getting paid. And down the line, this can become my second account, which is going to hit 250 a lot quicker because it's every time it's dabbling. Imagine like my bootcamp now is 250, right? If that was a hyper growth, the next account I would get after 10% will be 500,000. And the next one will be 1 million, and then 2. And then 4 maximum there. So I'm looking forward to showing you the slow progress. You have to remember the end goal, guys. Don't get so excited about passing the challenge. That's the key thing. That's why people fail. They think $46, we've done nothing. We've done 4% on our drawdown. That's incredible. In 2 days. Slowly, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even if it takes 4 months. When we get the account and we double it, that's going to be our second account, which I've had now for the bootcamp. I've had it for 2 years and it's paying me really well. That's going to be our second income. Think of that. This is life-changing situations, guys. Now, if you haven't got a Fiverr account and you want to join now, use the link above, this green one, 8188, and you will get a discount when you go and sign up for any program. That way you help me and I help you. You know, sometimes with these affiliates, you're like, oh.
Yeah, he's just doing it for the commission or whatever.
But I actually really like what the Fiverrs have done for me personally because of the payouts and how they've changed my life. And I'm now in Bali and trading my accounts and doing whatever I want, no 9 to 5s. And also, I'm happy to promote something that is going to help people become a better version of themselves and potentially change their life. Hell yeah. That being said, if you have been watching the previous video, you know that I'm working on an ebook. I'm working on 2 ebooks actually. One is going to be on NLP and the other one is going to be on a mini strategy. The Easy Strategy by the Conscious Day Trader. I am putting some work in behind the scenes to make that an easy process where you can go put your email in and then I'll send it automatically because I don't want to be sending each individual emails or the ebooks, but I am collecting your emails. So if you are DMing me on Instagram, I'll let you know that you have got your email and you will get the ebooks. If you do want to receive the ebook when they came out, make sure you write ebook below. Another thing if you want to join our Vanguard membership, make sure you write Vanguard and I will send you the Discord and you can join our amazing community in the Vanguard. That is day 4 of this episode and hopefully we'll make $30 today. Carry on towards the journey of being a successful trader, making the 1% one day at a time. Until next time, have a good one.